Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are going to continue playing more of Satisfactory. Okay, so I actually played a lot since the last one, and well, I did a lot of things. So I'm not sure if I remember exactly everything, but either way, we need to go back to base because we are on a mission. We have a thing. We have two things that we're going to try to accomplish today, and hopefully we'll be able to do them both. It shouldn't be too bad, I don't think, because one is just right here. And oh yeah, I did something about going to the SAM site. I actually went there. There's not really anything there that's worth it. I mean, like, we got stuff, but it wasn't, I don't know, it just wasn't really worth it. Okay, here's the first thing. Two things. We are gonna make computer circuit boards, whatever they're called, circuit boards. But this is making extra plastics. Well, we upgraded the plastics, and we don't really need this anymore. So, what we're going to do is we're going to turn this plastic that we're making, that's just extra, into a place to, and we'll leave that there because we'll probably end up using that. But we're going to turn this plastic into a place that's making canisters, because we don't need canisters. And I think, honestly, a canister is just made in the regular old boring constructor, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's literally just plastics. So, and that's fine, because we'll have extra, but that doesn't matter. Like, it's just an extra. And this way, whenever we come later on and we're like, well, let's go into the thing, we'll actually at least have a head start with the canisters. Because what this is this is just the excess resin that we have that's being produced, and it's not much. And you could probably see it. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit, but it's not very much. And it'll produce a handful, but it's not going to produce like tons of stuff, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. That is perfectly fine and acceptable, and that's all we need it for. We just need to produce just a little bit, so we have some empty canisters, so that in the future we could do the liquid movement stuff if we wanted to, which I think eventually we're going to need to. So that's an easy one. We don't have to do anything extra to it. Yeah, see, just a couple canisters, just leave them sit there, let it fill up. That's fine. And then eventually, if it does actually fill up, we'll send back the rest of the plastics, because we don't need the extra plastics now, because we like supercharged the original plastic production, so that little bit of extra that's going in there is like negligible. So that part's done. Okay, easy. Then we need to make the circuit boards, which we need, in order to do that, we need copper, which copper is, hang on, don't tell me or I'll never remember. Copper is this thing full? No, it is not. Okay, copper. Well, we need copper sheets, I think. Let me double check that. I think we just need copper sheets, like rolled copper sheets, which we have some right there, but I don't think it's enough, and I think we could do the same and supercharge that. Okay, I'm pretty sure circuit boards are just made in here, literally rolled copper, done. Okay, and then the other one that we need to figure out at some point, which is what we're going for, is this, which we don't need any copper sheets for. But this, okay, this, what we're gonna do is, we're not gonna do this today, but we're gonna make the metal frames somewhere else and bring those in via the train, and then we'll combine all the other stuff, and then that'll be that. So that part's easy. And then, of course, we need the, circuit boards for that. That's why we need more circuit boards, because we need a lot of things that have them, and we can't seem to get them, but we need to get more copper in order to do the circuit boards. It's the only way we're going to be able to do it. So I think we're okay if we have... We don't really need that. Smelter. Ooh, we should probably get some copper wires before we go. And then encased steel. Okay, wait. Copper wires. And encased steel, or encased, whatever it is. Encased steel. Yeah, okay. And then that'll be that. That'll be... And then that'll set us up. If we do those two things, again, we're not going to do it all today, but if we do those two things, we should be able to have a pretty good... excuse me, coming through. Hello, thank you. No. And then copper wires. I think these are just our copper wires, right? Yeah. Look at us go. Okay. I think we have everything else, right? I mean, we should. We have plenty of those. Motors. Probably should grab some motors. Just in case. Yeah. Maybe a couple of these motors and the frames. Just so we have extra frames. Yeah, okay. And then motors, which I think we're okay with now. Yeah, see, motors are stacking up. Oh, but they're not filled here, though. That's probably bad, actually. We won't take very many. We'll just take a few off the top. Perfect, okay. Well... There, we have an even 40, okay. Okay, now, where was I? Where are we going? And now we have a backup of rotors. That's delightful. Okay, so let's go do that now. Now we're gonna go back to copper. Copper is way back there. I think we have an untapped copper vein, at least one. As long as we do that, we should be okay. Okay, perfect. Alright, now we're talking. If I just follow this line, this should bring us to where we need to be. But yeah, I think we just need to, like, up the copper production. Specifically rolled copper. Specifically rolled copper. Ooh, I hope that I did not think this through, though, because this is eventually gonna... I don't really need this. I should probably just burn this stuff. Although I could make... What does it make for... We're getting ahead of ourselves here. What is it for this? To make the explosive bits. Pipes. And... Okay, pipes. Pipes are gonna be a pain in the... Well, hang on. Hold on. Hold the phone here. Because I forgot I had a... I got a different thing, didn't I? I got like a different... It's coal and iron? Or coal and iron ingots? I mean, we have coal... But if we do that, we're going to have to up our coal production because this already moves pretty quickly. Alright, well, I think we'll be okay for now. I just don't want that to get blocked. I'm just worried that, like, I'm going to forget about this and then all of a sudden it's going to stop all of this.
Okay, well, shoot. Alright, we'll have to... I think I'm gonna... Here, I'm gonna do it. I got this.
because we still have plenty of space here, we're gonna do a splitter real quick. One splitter. Conveyor belt splitter. Perfect. And then we're gonna build like a just a giant industrial sized locker container. And then that. That'll basically transfer all of this into there and give me an empty spot. Yeah, okay. Alright, that's fine. I'm happy with that for now. We'll definitely have to fix that later, but we're gonna have to just use it to make stuff, but it's just hard to... It's hard to have all the stuff that you need right away. Okay, perfect. Alright, so this is where we need to be. We need to be over here. We're gonna fill this conveyor belt with more copper. Because we have the rolled copper here. No, that's something else. Oh, why is that not... That's not very much. Why is that so low? I guess that doesn't matter too much. I don't really need that. But the rolled copper, though. Alright, rolled copper. Okay, so this is where we're going to be... I almost wonder, is that enough? I mean, these are already being used. I mean, that's like filled, but I feel like we already have... I mean, maybe I could just pull one out there. Because this stuff's not really going anywhere anyway. Just to have one extra thing. The only problem is I just don't know where to put it. And I wanted to put out more. That is painfully slow. Okay, so how do I... There's also iron there too. I need it to connect up right somewhere in here. That should be okay. We're just gonna have to like... We're gonna have to build out, I think. We have enough, right? Yeah, we don't have a whole lot, but we have some anyway. Alright, that should be fine. That's fine. I don't care if that blocks that. That's fine. Whew! Okay, I almost fell off there. And this will be where we make some extra rolled copper. I was going to just pull out the copper from there, but I don't think I need to do that. Not yet, anyway. I'm almost positive there's more copper down there. At the end of that line. But I don't think we need it yet. Oh yeah, I don't even know if this is part of it. I upgraded to this thing. Okay, this is much better, by the way, for... I could probably get that, too. Okay, that's interesting. Interesting. How do I get down without dying? Will it work if I do... That feels like a dangerous idea. Sure, if I just like walk off the edge. Alright, this is just for the purposes of getting around. Okay, perfect. Now that does not feel like a safe spot. Alright, that's probably fine. Okay, that way if I ever want to go over there, I can certainly go grab that. But this gives me space here. I can work with this. Okay, so we just need to make this. And I have to do a smelter. A smelter into a constructor. And that should actually be it. should give me literally everything I need. Right, because this will be copper and copper sheets, and we'll power that now, or we won't. Hello? Copper? Fine. There we go. That, and that, and that. And I don't really care if it's so much. This is fine. It's gonna produce 30 per minute. This is gonna make, yeah, just a little something to like, yeah, just something to kind of help to fill in some of the copper. We probably could do better. In fact, I know we could do better. But I think that's fine. I just want to have just a tiny bit more copper, though. And then... yeah, that's probably fine. And then we'll just do a merger, like right here. And because this is a merger, right? I hope so. Yeah. And this goes there, and perfect, and then here, and then this. All we have to do is connect this to that. Not perfect, but it will at least give us a little extra something. I mean, honestly, we probably should probably try... well, that's all going to be going to the ammo. I have all of the rolled copper currently is going to ammo production, but we're going to shift some of that away at some point. We might as well just go get these, and since we're already here, so that I can up that stuff and make that stuff go faster. There's no point in holding that. Honestly, the only thing I figured out so far to get... oh my goodness, that guy's huge. Look at that guy. Holy cow. I have ammo for this, don't I? Money before I even go down there. Jeez. Oh, that's all radiation. Oh, I can't even go over there. I think he's dead. That guy's dead. Maybe I don't. I don't know. I mean, they can't get to me, I hope. Okay, perfect. Well, that sucks that that's all irradiated, that I can't go over there. Alright, maybe there's one over here then or something? I just was trying to find a little extra so these things can go, because that's not enough copper. I mean, I want like a whole backlog of copper. Okay, well... alright, let's go over here then. Maybe we could find... I don't think that's, well, that might actually be... hang on here. Okay. I forget. How do I take these things down? Like this? No. It's with this. Yeah, okay. I need to make more of those, is what I need to do. Yeah. Okay, alright. Well, we're here now. There's a... oh, what is that? Is that something, or is that just dirty water? I don't know if I've ever been over in this direction. That's interesting. Oh, shoot. I should have probably... Well, these guys can't be... I can't be that far because these are just like the basic enemies. Boy, I need more than that though. I also need to make sure I have the explosive... What'd I say? Pipes and black powder. I might have to pull some... Oh, wait. This is not that far because this is where the... That's where I have my base. Yeah, I could even see it right there. Okay. So we're not that far. This is all just bad news for me. I don't have the... I need more of the explosive. I think I'm gonna have to work on that. Maybe that'll be... Because I do have a lot of black powdered stuff. Alright, I think this will probably... Oh, nope. Alright, are there gonna be like spiders down here? Ugh. They are the worst. Spiders are the absolute worst. I think this is just a pathway, isn't it? Yeah, I think that's just a pathway. Well, there is something here, though. Oh, it's in the cave. Ugh. Oh, is that right there? Oh, wait, I also found this. This is actually useful for this. That actually works really well. Alright, that's good. Alright, we're gonna work on the making more explosive things, I think, when we get back. Because I don't think the pipes will be too hard to get. Once we get out of here, we're gonna explore. We haven't really explored, and I feel like we were going to explore the one thing, and then we ended up not doing it. And that guy is irradiated, so we can't go that way. Perfect. Okay, good to know. Yeah, that guy was irradiated, so we're not going to do that. It's just going to end up... We're going to end up killing ourselves. So, we'll just have to look for more in this area. Is there one, like, above us? There must be. Whee! Oh. Wait. Oh, I tried. Alright, this is probably okay. I suspect we're about to get into radiation levels, right? No? Oh, I thought for sure this was gonna irradiate us. I mean, gas mask, but we have that. Well, I do see at least one. I see two, okay. Good. He is irradiated, but maybe we can go into this area. I didn't think we could go into it because it was irradiated. Oh. Wish I'd been paying more attention. Gosh dang it, I can't. They're just gonna explode. Every time. Jeez. Oh gosh. Alright, perfect. You're just gonna keep going, I know. Perfect. Okay. was that other one? There it is. Okay. Oh, there are like spiders and everything here. No! Why are the spiders out of their caves? Go back to your caves! Oh my goodness. Who messed me up? Who? You? Did you do it? Okay, we need to get out of this. Oh, there's another one. I'm not going to get that. But I can get to this? Oh, this is just back where I started. Okay. That wasn't the worst. We did get 5, so we probably could up that. We probably should go back there and do that. Alright, we're going to have to do a lot of walking, but... And then maybe we'll figure out how to get pipes. Pipes up by the explosives would not be impossible. Because I don't think we're going to be able to make pipes. That does not seem reasonable at all. Because in order to make the pipes, we would need... yeah, no, we're not doing that. Okay, we're not making the pipes. Because pipes would require basically the coal and the iron. I mean, it would just be another foundry is all it would be. We already have all the bits and pieces. Maybe we do? Because we said we don't want to... Because the pipes are already being used, and we're going to need pipes anyway. Boy, but I don't want to take nothing out of the... I don't want to take... But, well, I don't have iron up here, though. Where is there iron along this path? Iron... Iron. Like I tapped all of that iron. Oh wait, right. You're right. There's another. Did I do both? I don't know if I've done both. I had to both. There's no way I couldn't have. I'm just thinking if I make that and I send this back as well, I could separate that and put that and make... Well, I could just make the pipes. Well, I'd have to do it down there, though. What is this? This coal is being pulled up here. Is there an iron nearby? Oh, there is! Hang on, there is. It's right here. So I could just... And then make the extra thing here, and then we can just combine it here. Okay. I think we have something here. We're gonna make a foundry right here. And we're gonna use that alternative recipe and use, or this recipe, or whatever. No, I guess not the alternative recipe. We're just gonna use this, and then we're gonna take a splitter here because this is just extra anyway. So it's already supposed to be, it's not really that big of a deal. And then to there, and then that'll be, yes. And then we just have to put the iron, which is gonna have to come right here in order for this to work. Okay. Alright, and then that'll give us steel ingots. Oh, we still have to make it into... We'd still have to make it into We'd still have to make it into the plates. Or the pipes. That's not that. I think we can still do that. Because it should just be a constructor, I think. I hope. Right. Pipes. Steel pipes. Perfect. Oh, that's delightful. And then we don't have to mess with anything else. Because we're going to need pipes anyway. And then from here, we'll just, let's go ahead and just set this up now. And that'll be the iron that we need to get. So the iron is not exactly easy to get to, but it's not that bad. We could literally go right here. Oh, I don't... Yeah, hang on. I have a thing here. I need the other one, don't I? Do I already have one of those? That's fine. I have like a million of these things sitting around all over the place. And then we did get our... We did get enough stuff. So I'm wondering if we should... use these for anything. Because I got a couple. But I also want to make sure we get enough stuff. I don't know how much does how much does it need? That's a thing that I'd like to know. How much does this need? This needs what? 45 iron ore. Just for one. Okay. Production. Creature's in the way. Do you mind, creature? You're in the way. That's probably okay. How many is it making? 204. Oh god, we have way more than what we need. We could probably up the production of the thing. That's actually not a bad idea. If we only need 30, do we make more? Hang on. You know what? Hang on. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's get this over here first. How do we get this over here? In the most easiest, most convenient possible way. Probably not the way we're gonna do it, but that's fine. Okay, and then we're gonna have to call it quits here. Keep telling myself I'm gonna try to keep these at like a reasonable, and then we just keep playing, and we're all of a sudden it's too late. We're already. That'll be for that, and then we'll bring it over here. Right, because it's gonna have to come down here. Like that. I think that'll be okay. I think that'll be okay. Alright, that should lay the foundation for what we need. That goes to there. From there, we'll go there. From there, we'll go up to there, and then from there we'll go down. Okay, but then the question is, we're gonna have so much iron. Do we try to make a second foundry? Holy cow. Okay, how many pipes are you making? You're gonna be making 45 per minute. This is gonna need 30 per minute. So even if we just don't touch it, it would be fine. But we could up it, huh? Needs 45 per minute. And it'll make 30. That'll be perfect, and we don't have to touch anything else. We're just gonna have a lot of excess, like, iron, I think. Which is not a big deal, I guess. Alright, those are the two things. Right, we actually have to put a place to put it, because we can't just We need to put that next to... Alright, we'll figure out that in a second. But let's get this stuff going. And then this will be... So I should use some of this to up a little bit of this, right? I mean, I should. Yeah, because this... Yeah, use one. At least one. And that's now making 15, 30 per minute. It's producing 30 per minute. Okay, so that's at least a little bit more. 5 extra per minute. That's fine. Okay, and then this is just going insane, and we're just gonna start making... We're gonna start making pipes. Right? Because this is gonna make pipes, and then the pipes need to go somewhere though. So we need to make sure that we have... Whoa! Right, because we're gonna be hold on a second. What is it for the explosives? Is it just that, or is it... What is the explosives? Is black powder. Not black powder. We could be producing these, and then we could send those back. And we can be making a ton of those, because we're already gonna have a lot anyway. Oh, hold on a second. Okay, but then we're still gonna have to send these back though, so... Right. Okay, pipes. Oh, but I wanted pipes for... I don't want just pipes here. I want... to split the pipes, I guess? But then that kind of defeats the purpose. We're gonna have to up our pipe production, because... Yeah, this is fine. We'll do this for sure. And then we're gonna have to do like that. And we're gonna make those, because we're already gonna have enough of those. We just need to bring back the right. This is where we're gonna have to figure out how to because if we split up all the pipes and all the pipes go in there, that's not what we want to do. But that'll be a start. We can put back pipes. We can put back pipes. That's fine. Okay, on the right output is going to be pipes. What are they called? Are they not called pipes? They're called steel pipes. Okay, and then... So this will actually solve a couple problems, which I think that's very helpful. And then we'll bring this guy... I don't need this here. This is just gonna get in the way for right now. And then, and so will this. Alright, that will give us something. And then we're gonna take more pipes back, which is silly, because the pipes are gonna, like... They're gonna end up being shipped back, some of them, before they even get here, because this is just an extra piece, much like the other stuff. So another splitter here, and then we do have to call this quits. We've been we've been doing a lot here. That's where the pipes will go. Some of the pipes will go straight into there, and we'll make our... Oh, that's a very bad spot for this. Because I also want to put them back in, too. That's fine. Okay, this, because I can figure this out. Okay, so this, can I move this back? Not really. Okay. This is gonna make, yes. And then we will take the explosives, and I guess for now we'll just house it here. I don't want to do that forever. I want to actually get them out of here. But I think I could do that. I think I could eventually just choop, and then the only other thing that we need is we need a merger. Oh, this could be a bit of a problem though. I think I'm gonna have to merge them into this side. Right? Because it's gonna be a mess otherwise. Yeah, because they're too close. So we're gonna have to do this. We're gonna have to do this. Bring these guys back up here. Bring up this. And then from there to there to there to back to here, and then that'll be our extra pipes. So the pipes are going to go in over here, split off, go over here. They're going to be split again. Some are going to go in there and make that thing, and then the other ones are going to... Oh, I don't know if I have any power here. Surely there's got to be a power line somewhere nearby. Hello? Thank you. And then that'll do that. Eventually we will get those explosives back there, but that'll use up a lot of the thing. Okay, so then we just need to figure out where in the heck the pipes are going to go when they come out here. The pipes are going to come over here, and I don't think we have a place for them yet. But the pipes, well, alright, here we go. Wait, I think I may have saved it. Okay. The pipes are going to go over here. Alright, the pipes are going to come in here. They're all going to go la-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da. What if I just pull the pipes off early? What is in here? AI limiters, black powder. We don't even have that come here. Lots of Caterium wires. Rolled stuff, but that's going somewhere else. Caterium wires. We don't have any more things. I think I have to pull off the pipes early. And then the pipes, we just need pipes. We need them for later. So we're gonna need that, I think. Alright, and we'll just do this. We're gonna do a smart one right here. And for now, we're just gonna pull off on the left steel pipes that are left, and we're just gonna shove them into a box and forget that they're there until they're actually useful. Alright, perfect. Now you just have to see this in action, and then we will, right? 'Cause we do need steel pipes for something, don't we? Or am I just being silly? I swear you needed steel pipes. Do I not need steel pipes? Oh, hang on. Not steel pipes. Steel pipes! You do! Okay, and then we're gonna make the frame separately and bring that in. So we'll have steel pipes and the frame together, and then we'll just have to figure out the encased steel and the screws. Okay. Alright, one last thing. We gotta get the payoff. We gotta actually see them coming in. So let's go all the way back. I should just bring those back now, huh? I could bring back the explosives, like, right now and just put them right here. So I don't have to... Because otherwise, I'm never going to go back there. I'm going to always forget that they're there. Put them in right now. That'll be my other... On the right side will be... the explosive. Yes. Okay. And then that's an easy fix. How is that not cutting through? Okay. Sure. Whatever. Okay. And then that way we can just bring those back in as well. And then we can just be done with it. Alright. Now that we have everything, let's go ahead and get the pipes going. Then we'll sort out how to connect this back to that. We'll do that in a minute. That's not a big deal. And then we should have a pretty good system, but I think we should probably up the pipes because we're going to be using them for a lot of things, and we also just have the stuff now. Like, why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we, right, why wouldn't we just mix them up? We might as well. Boy, we're just... so much stuff. Okay. Boom. Pipes. Pipes are gonna come rolling out there. But we could do more, right? What if we did this? 40 per minute. We need 60. This is only producing 45. Now it's producing 60. Alright, that's probably good. 40 per minute. That's probably good. Okay, perfect. Because that's all going to go there, and then we will we'll figure out that last little thing. Yeah, see, now we're talking. We have this whole thing, and it's now full. And we should see the black powder go separate. The pipes, there go the pipes. Some pipes should go back, right? Some pipes should go up. Yeah, there we go. Wait, why are pipes making it through? Overflow. Right? It should just be... Right, so it's gotta go over here first. That's all I really want. Okay, so I had to change that. It's not that big of a deal, I guess, if it did happen that way. But that way, this is everything else. Those are all going that way. All the pipes are gonna go. Most of the pipes are, it's like half of the pipes are just gonna come back anyway. And then the rest of these will all just, so it'll just go until this is full. And then it'll send everything else that way afterwards. And then we should have this guy, which I guess I don't even need. Well, I'll just leave it there for now. And then we're going to have a, this shouldn't be too bad, merger. Can I, without like killing myself here? Right, and then those are the explosive ones, gonna go back, and then now the explosive and pipes. So now we should have explosive pipes, caterium wire, and yeah, and then we do have a caterium wire problem though. We have so many caterium wires. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? Okay, that doesn't really... Well, I guess that's fine. Okay, this should house the stuff when we see them. Are we up there? We're not up there yet. Pipes! This should be the pipes. No! Why are the pipes not going this way? Overflow. Shoot. Where are these pipes gonna go? Ah! Okay, I forgot about that one. Okay, shoot, that's fine. We could put those back. We can fix that. It wasn't that bad. Okay. And now we just have a ton of these, which I'm just going to carry with me anyway. And then pipes. Beautiful. We'll keep the other pipes with us. Okay, I think we're done here. But I wanted to do something with well, I guess that's for later. Because now we're running into a problem where Caterium wires are becoming so plentiful. But I think there's a thing that uses Caterium wires, isn't there? Like over here? I mean, we could always just... We could always do this. I don't think you can connect these, which is a shame. We don't have any things. Oh boy. Okay. Well, you know what? We're gonna have to sort that one out later. This game, I love this game. We're ready. We're trying so hard to keep pushing forward into the next realm. But we just have a lot of bits and pieces that we need to get working first. So either way, we are gonna have to stop this one here, and then we'll pick up in the next one. So for now, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one. See ya!